And now, your weather authority. Sponsored by Red Pest Solutions, celebrating 70 years.
Well, welcome back, South Mississippi. Good morning if you're just joining us here on a Thursday, which is cooling down rapidly from where we were on Wednesday. Seeing some pretty quick changes, going up for Wednesday, down for Thursday, just to go right back up for Friday. So don't get used to any temperatures or conditions that we have around here. Thankfully, it's looking like things are going to be pretty dry for us over the next week with only a couple of periods of some pretty low chances of showers. Right now, though, no chance of showers. The skies are completely clear, nothing but blue sky and sunshine as we look westward from the Harborview Oral and Facial Surgery Center camera on top of the Golden Nugget. You can see Old Glory there. Pretty majestically, horizontally flapping out towards the water, meaning we've got a nice northerly breeze, which is cooling things down. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Yesterday's front moved through and it pushed all this moisture out of the area. We still had a few showers and plenty of clouds left for the morning and evening hours of yesterday. Midday got a little bit of a break with some sun getting through, but now all those clouds pushed towards the south and things cooling down pretty nicely. We started in the upper 40s when I got here this morning. We've already fallen down towards 40, some mid to upper 30s popping up in our cooler spots out there, and feeling even a little bit cooler than that thanks to that breeze, which started this morning fairly lighter than expected, but definitely starting to pick up and expected to be about 10-15 miles per hour today, only making it feel a degree or two cooler than it actually will be as we head into the heat of the afternoon. Again, this is the absolute warmth that we'll have today, and still seeing some low 40s as far as what it feels like inland. So even in the afternoon, still going to be one of those days, light jacket, sweater kind of thing. Maybe not your winter coat as we head through the afternoon, but you'll need that right back as we head into tomorrow. Thankfully, the wind's dying down. Otherwise, these feels-like conditions wouldn't be sitting right where our air temperature is expected to be. They would be considerably lower, but that will allow for some radiational cooling. So expect that we may see some frost starting to pop up as we head through the night and into tomorrow, just to warm right back, double that temperature and get back into the low 60s as early as tomorrow afternoon, just to get cooled off all over again and knocked right back down into the mid to lower 50s by Saturday as yet another front moves through. So we've seen a couple of these. Sometimes they bring rain with them like we saw yesterday. Not much, but did bring some. Sometimes they just come through and bring that cool down right as you're starting to warm back up, which we're not doing today. Again, only getting up to about 51 degrees with chilly and breezy conditions as we head through the afternoon. Thankfully, that wind dying down as we get down to and even below freezing on some coastal areas for tonight. Be clear and frosty, but those winds weakening will really help it feel a little bit better out there. But something interesting to show you here on the Futurecast. I don't believe too much of it will occur, but certainly a technical possibility here as we continue to see nothing but clear skies throughout all of today, and only light cloud cover starting to show up as we head into Friday evening. Not really much of a chance of showers as that first front passes through, but watch as this next little round of activity gets going, bringing some potential winter weather to the area. You can see we're right on that dividing line, and if I had to say whether or not this will actually happen like this, I would say it's more likely. We see more of that blue off towards the north, and we end up with just some very cold rain, if not some potentially freezing conditions, as we'll be in a race to see if our air temperature can get down to freezing as that is passing through. We'll certainly be well above our heads, but it depends on what it's like down here for us. So we'll see how that shakes up. Either way, looking like a novelty as we head through the overnight hours of Saturday into Sunday morning before things really cool down. So as we look at our AFS Groundwork 7-day forecast, you can see we're cooling for today and heading into a cooler morning for tomorrow, just to jump right back up, just to be knocked right back down as we head into the start of next week with a couple of frosty mornings and chilly afternoons. After that, we slowly work our way up through the middle of next week, right back to almost 60 degrees with cloud cover building and a chance of showers returning.